How's it going, everyone? Back with another stream today. We're playing a throwback here. For those who are familiar with the channel, you can recognize this if you are new to the channel. Um, I've played this a little bit, maybe like I think it was like March of this year. Maybe I might have the days wrong. Um, but we jammed a lot of Selesnya Saga, maybe like almost a year ago. Um, I wanted to build a deck that had Reclaimer plus Flagstones plus Saga, and that's where we have, and that's kind of the foundation of the shell, where we can ramp with Flagstones with Eldritch Reclaimer, and then we have stuff like Esper Sentinel as another one drop we can pair it with, and then pair it with the Stoneforge Mystic, and we are that kind of just built from there, right? So, for those who are new to this, we can kind of delve a little bit deeper with this. Again, the Flagstones plus Reclaimer. We have a bounce land, which we, kind of took homage from Black Green Rock, Electric Bob's list. So where we can play two Beseiju and then like bounce it with the Sanctuary and then like Beseiju something, right? Um, so from there we have 8 fetch lands, 2 Marshmallows, 2 Arid Mesas, and then 4 Uncolors. We have one of Sacred Foundry that could fetch with those fetch lands, where we can have Prismatic Ending for 3. We could also Prismatic for 4 in theory, where we have the Springleaf Drum too, so that can help there. Um, and then continue on with the removal suite. We have 2 portable holes, so we have 6 turn 1 answers to Monkey. Um, we have the Stoneblade package, so we have the 3 equipment plus Lion Sash. And Lion Sash is a little underwhelming, but it's a white card that we could tutor with Stoneforge Mystic when we have a bunch of other equipment in play. And with Scam, I think this ability is pretty good as like just another removal spell. And then in worst case scenario, we can pitch it to March and Solitude. So we have the 2 Marches for Solitude, and then we want to touch to kind of like potentially scam them with Solitude. So that's kind of the beauty of that as well. So we have a lot of white cards. I think it's 18 that I counted. I might be counting around 4, 8, 10, 14, 17, 21, 22 white cards, sorry. So we have tons of white cards that we can pitch to March and Solitude if need be. And then rounding out the artifacts, we have 4 Saga targets: Drum, Lantern, Shadow Spear, and Haywire Might. I could probably make this Solar Lantern a Grafdigger's Cage, to be honest, as a way to tutor for it, just to have hedge against Yawgmoth. Sideboard's going to be kind of a work in progress. I'm not really sure. Like, I kind of want to fit in, like I said, Grafdigger's Cage, but like I have a Bossing Calm just for burn, Damping Spirit against Tron, Breach. 3E seems pretty good against Hammer. 3 Hollow Moonlight for Rhinos, Living End, Creativity. 1 Pithing Nails kind of stock for the Saga targets. 2 Rips, 1 Saga Lantern, 2 to 4. I like having a Soul Warden piece in the sideboard just to have a chance against like Omnath, Solitude. I know we have like Torak when we play Black Green, and it's nice to just have some way to get protection from white. So I think just having another sword is nice. I can make this a Sword and Feast family if we want to. But like this could be really maybe anything, and then we have 2 Veil of Summer as a way to combat blue red. For those who play like a lot of BGX, like Thoughtseize plus Veil of Summer is kind of awkward, but in this type of shell where we just are a little bit more mid range without discard spells, Veil of Summer is actually really good. So I really like 2. So everything's kind of a work in progress. I'm not really too confident with any of these numbers, so because I haven't played this deck in a long time. So this is something where I'm just gonna throw this at the wall, see what sticks, and then kind of improve on it from there. So yeah, let me see. Burn 6 destroys your index. Ask me how I know. Press F for my boy Field of the Dead. Yeah, Field of the Dead is good thing that's gone. Trans and Binding too greedy? I think so. I was thinking about adding Leyland Binding as a way to update the list, bad Cheffluence, but I don't know how you can fit the Triomes, the Saga, and the Flagstones. I think that's just too greedy. Why Rip over Sanctuary Vec? I like the 2 Rips because Rip is a little more versatile against Yawgmoth. I think if I have Grafdigger's Cage, I'll probably make the second Rip a Sanctifier Vec, but since I don't have the Grafdigger's Cage, I have 2 Resting Pieces for that. So, and like yeah, there's a slight number with Reclaimer, but like we have equipment, we have Saga. Like if our Reclaimer says 1-2, it's fine, especially against decks that like care about it. So. I used to be a pro. washed up now. Binding in a Saga deck as an Inspiring Spike move. I just don't know how we can make the mana work. Maybe we can, but I am not as optimistic with the mana base. Okay, well, we'll just pass. Looks like we're against some sort of like Affinity deck, which we always seem to play against when we play this deck. So, oh, cool, sure. We can totally portable hold that plating now. Yep, so we'll go to Temple Garden. I think I just portable hold this. I don't think it's worth just playing a Lion Sash. I think that's a little too... So, what do we want to do next turn? Do we want to make a construct, or do we want to potentially march something? I think I may want to potentially march something. So I think I just want to play this Temple Garden tapped. I could also march this Memnite if I really wanted to. And then cut them off Affinity. I could also like Stone Rain them with this march, which is kind of cute. I kind of want to do that. I guess I could have marched this bridge. They played Dark Steel Citadel. Like, I kind of... Is that greedy for me to march this? Is that greedy? Yeah, I could save march for a Saga, too. Like, but cutting him off artifacts is, like, a big deal, I think. I think I would do it. Let's be a little Ponza, huh? Oh yeah, we're Ponza now. Ponza. No color mana. Ooh, another plating. That's kind of disgusting. Sure. Oh, yeah. So we can Haywire Might. Dude, we could just Stone Rain him again. Is that so greedy? Is that greedy for me just to Stone Rain this? That's actually really funny. I think I Saga this turn as well. I could also just Lion Sash. Eat the Heath. Yeah. I mean, it's not so scary because we could just throw a Lion Sash in there and just trade with a Memnite. They can't really attack through it. I think I'll play Saga. And then I think I'll just play this Lion Sash. And then we just trade. Do we have a bunch of people? Yeah. So I'm able to stream today. My fiance has all of her bridesmaids coming over to try on their bridesmaid dresses. So I'm like, stream time. So if you hear them laughing or screaming, they're also watching the World Cup game. Like, it's over, but like one of her bridesmaids is not watching it or haven't watched it, so they're watching the Argentina or Australia game. Obviously, the noise canceling on my mic is obviously not cutting it off. So. Oh, cute. Oh man, should we Stone Rain this? Oh, it's indestructible. Damn. Trade. Oops. White mana. Might does exile. That's not wrong. Dude, should we do that? I feel like we do. Like they have like they must have the the blue whatchamacallit thought monitor. So we unfortunately we can't make a construct, but we can like exile this, eat our Heath, attack for 3. And if they want to spend their turn just to equip this, that's fine. We can race with construct plus and Shadow Spear too. That's the other thing about Portable Hole, is Portable also grows our constructs, which is to be not underestimated. So might, sack, eat. I could also just play Shadow Spear. Not a bad. So that way our construct will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're gonna fucking story the shit out. We're gonna story the shit out of him. Man, our opponent just does not want to play Magic with us, huh? Time just demoralize them. Gain 2 as well. Is there a way to bring back our might? No. So we'll play the Shadow Spear. We'll attack. We'll race. Eat our Windswept Teeth. Oh, actually, we shouldn't eat our Windswept Teeth. We should eat our Haywire Might.
Hey, Kevin.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna fucking story the shit out of the camel. Yeah. That's funny. How's it going, John? I think you have to do exclamation deck list. So I'm gonna eat the. Is our stream decker not working? Let me pull this up. Oh man, we just like absolutely pawns their ass. Did this not work? Let me check the bot. Oh, perfect. Oh, dude, they just conceded the game. Let's fucking go. Dude. Easy, huh? Did they drop? Oh my gosh. For those, there's like a bunch of people asking for the deck list, so here it is. It's the foundation of the deck is Elvish Reclaimer, Flagstones, Urza Saga, with Stoneblade package, a bunch of white cards for Solitude, Tracker Do, make clues, and go to the constructs, and so we have a bunch of Saga targets and equipment 2 targets. So the true Affinity experience, yes. Mistaken, how's it going, buddy? Thanks for the raid, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. How was your stream? I think I saw you playing Amulets earlier. Hope it went well. How'd you do? We're playing some Selesnya Saga Blade today. So it's just a little bit of a brew that I made like maybe like back in March of this year. But at the time, I wanted to make an Elvish Reclaimer, Flagstones of Trocare, or just Saga deck, but I played in a meta where it was pre-Yorion ban, so there was a lot of Tron and Belcher to beat up 4C. So like in a meta 4C, Tron and Belcher, this deck, like against everything else, this deck felt great, but against that specific deck, it was kind of awkward. It definitely had some bad matchups, but now that the meta is not so good stuff heavy with 4C or combo heavy with Belcher that we don't have discard spells to combat, so we're just trying it again. Can't talk animation anymore. Now can't play MTGO per opponent. I just some of the reaction when food was first thing right after animation opponent because casting a fraction goes on with 10 food token. Ooh, game, and you gain like what 2 life each thing that dies, right? Or is it 3 life? I don't remember. Ragovan. So do I Haywire Might just to trade, or do I march pitch Lion Sash? I think I just play this. I think I also probably... I kind of just want to play Haywire Might. They could play Blood Moon and then just like fuck me with Blood Moon. So do I just march here? Like Lion Sash is good if they try to I'm assuming this is scam, right? So do I just pitch Stoneforge Mystic? That can't be right either. I think I could play around I think I could play around Blood Moon here, so I'll just play this. And then offer the trade, get planes with this. Actually, you're right. It might have been getting planes, so if I draw another fetch, I could fetch. Oh no, I think I Tron Blood Moon me. Oh man, me not getting the planes off the fetch is actually really bad. Because if they Blood Moon me here, then we're like really screwed. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Well, the good news is they can't Blood Moon us yet. So... they hit Temple Garden. Plus the Thoughtseize. Man. So we need to have Solitude off the top, I think, for this Fury. We can march the Ragavan, and we're not that bad of a spot. Yeah, so we need Solitude off the top. That is not a Solitude. So if I get planes, 1, 3, I don't have enough white cards to pitch to Fury. So I think I just march this Ragavan. And then just hope to draw a Solitude next turn. And we're like in an okay spot. Alright, we need a Solitude. Okay, the correct play for them is to take our Lion Sash. They trade do. So now Solitude is not an out. Drawing 2 equipment is not an out. Those are some horrible, horrible draws. Portable Hole only hits Ragavan. Trying to figure out what to cut. I think we can cut these marches. What do we want? That's the hard part. It's like, we could... I think these Hollow Moonlights are just too slow. I think I want Lantern just so, like, if they try to grief ephemerate us, we can just Lantern it and then they don't get it back. So I think we have both Lanterns in. I don't think I want Veil of Summer. I don't think I want Hollow Moonlight either. Like, I could see an argument for Rest in Peace because it also hits Spyro. This tags Blood Moon, though, which is interesting. Yeah, Veil on the Plate is a consideration. I just don't think I like it as much. I think I want a second touch. I don't think Moonlight's good on the play because they can just grief us through a Moonlight on the play. I think that's the problem. It's okay probably later in the game. Maybe they try to Fury scam it, but that's not a real good plan. Do we just cut a Batterskull? Maybe. Yeah, I agree with Sad now too. Maybe just cut one March. But then it's like an easy way to play on Blood Moon. Or like to kill a Blood Moon. Yeah, we can cut a Cauldra. I can see that too. Let's just try that. Let's try this. Man, we need another white card. We can play around Blood Moon though, which is a good thing. Yeah, true. Because like they can just easily like both of their quote unquote combo creatures just deals with Stoneforge Mystic, right? Whether it's Grief or with Fury. So we'll just play around Blood Moon. So Forest. I was hoping this matchup would feel good, but I don't know if it really does. I guess like their interaction is just like too fast compared to our clunkiness. Like we have Solitude though, so it's like yeah, they're gonna evoke it. So we need a white card. White card off the top would be nice. Okay. It's kind of an awkward white card to play. So I just play Drum. I should have played the Saga. Actually, that was a misplay. That was a misplay. Still a little rusty with this deck. Okay, hopefully no... Yeah, I should play Saga first. Do they have another one? We can beat a Grief. We can beat a Grief. They're planning to spend another recursion spell on this. Nice. Oh, damn, I should have played the Saga. Damn it, damn it, damn it. That was a good draw. Yeah, I should have played Saga. Because we could have made a construct, play Sentinel. Damn it. I'm gonna trade. That's fine. That's fine. They're all in on that monkey. That's a good draw. I think I get Sword of Fire and Ice here. I also get Batter Skull. I don't know how I beat Sword and Fire and Ice, so. Yeah, so he just wins, agreed. Cool. Cool. Alright, that's kind of how I expected the matchup to actually play out. Like that. We have Solitude for their Furies. Like, we have answers to their stuff. Um, I think we need the portable holes in for sure. Just like an answer to Ragavan. And I think these could be pitched to Solitude too. I think this is fine. I don't think we want rips. I think they're too slow in the draw. Is that true? Wait, if I had a Sanctifier, I'd definitely bring the Sanctifier in. Maybe we want Rest in Peace over Alliance Sash. Because, like, this just constantly occupies their mana and then just actually dies to a Fear. Oh, this does not. Maybe I make that change. Call it a day. Grab an answer to a monkey and... I mean, it doesn't really matter. In my opinion. Like if our a rip is like not that much of a number with the crime, it doesn't like stop them. Like is there like the body is kind of was more often than just irrelevant, right? Sure. So we can portable hold this. Do I want to play around Blood Moon? I wish we had a. We have nothing else going on, so it's like. Just play Saga. Make them have the Blood Moon. Oh, we get to untap. That's big game for us. That is a big game for us. I don't know they're dead. I don't think they're dead. Are they gonna slam a Blood Moon here? Oh. That is fine. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Claymare, sure. I think I get a Springleaf Drum here. I don't think we need to technically race, right? Blood Moon's kind of way to get out of it. I could also get Soul. So we have options. We could go Soulgate Lantern, to play around them scamming, which we kind of don't really care. I guess we get Soulgate Lantern to I guess stop a Fury because they can chump with Fury and then scam it back, right? So I think we get Soulgate Lantern here. Yeah, I'm not scared of Blood Moon. Exactly right, Mark. Most balanced land ever is what our opponent says. Most balanced land ever. Well, they're not gonna like another copy. They're not gonna like another copy. I mean, they could play Fury here. Make this into a 4/4. What's HCA? I don't know what that stands for. Okay, they took our pending. Which doesn't really matter, to be honest. Rest in peace. Probably I'd save that for Solitude. If they had kept going, I would have just saved that for Solitude. Oh. Would they board that in against us? I guess they would, huh? I mean, like, what are you gonna do, right? I don't think we can really play around that. I think we're just gonna lean into Solitude or into Saga just completely. Well, those post-war games is kind of how I would have expected those games to honestly go. Yeah, like mentioning a card that like we just can't play around is kind of like, okay, well, if we can't play around the card, might as well just like try to win the game. You know what I mean? Like, I we essentially just like if they curve eight like Hidetsugu comes all into Blood Moon, or where second Saga is kind of nullified, then it's all right. Well, what can we do, right? So. But this deck feels good though. Like I mentioned, like I feel like this deck has legs. I think Solitude's well positioned as well with all the Archons and such. And my favorite card is Tireless Tracker, and this is a really good Tireless Tracker deck. 25 lands, Reclaimer, Clues, Grow Constructs. Like, this deck is a lot of fun. I think it's just a matter of just like fine tuning the sideboard. I think I think we want 3 Hollow Moonlights. I think we want the Pithing Needle. Do we make this a Grafdigger's Cage? Do we need this sort of War Piece? Do we need 2 Baylor Summer? I think if we have one if this is a Grafdigger's Cage, I think this could be 1 Sanctifier. Like these are changes that I'm thinking about. Do we want to second touch the Spirit Realm? Cool. Do we have the combo? I also think most scam players are really bad with the deck and keep playing because of the easy scam draws. It's kind of reminiscent of of uh of Ponza. Like I feel like there's a lot of Ponza players that just play Blood Moon, and it's like it's not really ideal. I kind of want to I kind of want to play Sentinel first. Now that I think about it, but like this combo is just so hard to ignore. Like, it's tough. If I didn't have this flag stones, it's easy sentinel for sure. Agreed, Sada. Agreed. Hard cast Cauldron. So we're gonna get Furied and they're gonna scam, and we're gonna be sad. Oh, sure. And Holy Heat. Okay. But the combo is no longer. It might be a Blood Moon deck, so I'll just play this miss and pass. Even though we like lose on perpetual value on this on turn 4, but spell your turn loses only 2, not wrong. Oh, I mean, it depends if you're not delirious. Oh, we're against Jund. We're against Jund. Draw. So I'm assuming they're not Blood Moon. Ren 6 is not. Damn it. I don't think we can play Tireless Tracker here. So I don't think they would play Blood Moon. So I'm just gonna fetch and shock at it, or get a shock land. This for Portable Hole would be great. But we're just like Cauldron's a dead card. Got punished for not leading on Sentinel, unfortunately. That card doesn't really do anything. But I'll play it, and I'm gonna play Flagstones. Actually, there's no point in playing it. They just minus her with Ren. But yeah, actually, I shouldn't have played this. I'm gonna play. I played this Flagstone because I can go Tracker, play Flagstones to get a bunch of triggers. Yeah, but I shouldn't have played the Hieromite. That was really dumb. That was just like me being stupid. Sure. I mean, yeah, that's just really stupid. I could have destroyed the Fable with the Hieromite. That's so dumb. Why did I do that? God, so bad this game. Cauldrous. So yield. Tapped. Oh man. Exactly, prismatic ending, yes. I couldn't play Stoneforge. This gets a planes tapped, so I just got a tempo card in. So I cannot play Stoneforge Mystic. I guess, I mean, unless you're saying I could have played it instead of the Tracker, but I think Tracker is slightly better. I think I let this go. I think I have to kill this Ren. I think we just let it go. and an Urza Saga. Okay. The thing about this deck too is I feel like it's a little less worse against Ragavan. Like, oh man, do I have Tarmogoyf here? Oh, another Fable, sure. Alright, so we can draw a portable hole here. March. Any of those. March. Let's crack a clue first. Okay. We do have to end up finding an answer for this Fable, but we can draw 2 cards. So we are close to solituding them too. But we do need, again, we do need to find an answer to one of the Fables, just so they don't like... yeah, playing the Haywire might just like... Just into a Ren and 6 was just like the... is what's might cost us this game, because at least like them having both of these in play is just so bad for us. They don't discard. Pocha Sun, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. All the mana. All the mana. They found a tracker. Oh my god. Oh man. Mercy. Yeah, sure. Let's crack here. Damn it. 3, 5, 7, 8, 9. Damn it, damn it. I feel like this is a match where we kind of technically don't need a sideboard. Like, this doesn't do anything. This doesn't do anything. They have Ragavan, Fable, Red and 6. They're all removal is red. Like we already have Sword and Fire and Ice. I feel like this is. I feel like this is a match where we just resubmit our 60. Like important like EE if like we're scared of our opponent's Saga constructs, but like I honestly don't hate just like running it like this. Like I feel like our deck is already built to kind of beat all the other like mid-range decks that aren't 4C already. So yeah. There we go. Eeyore stash. Excuse me. Yeah, there we go. Eeyore stash. Oh, there you go. Okay, we're not gonna make the same mistake twice. We're gonna lead on Sentinel first. And then we're gonna go double Reclaimer next turn into Stoneforge. I can't kill both of these, so. Push. Discard spell. Push. Perfect. Perfect. Nice. That's a good one. Go like that. So if they go like Ragavan, we can they don't have sure. Sure. At this point I think we just ignore the Ragavan here. Because they just like can't attack. I'd rather save this prismatic ending for like a red and 6 or a Tarmogoyf, something that's a little bit more relevant. Splinter Twin Online, yeah, for real. For real. Now we have these this E for Saga. So. Okay. Saga, 2 flagstones. 1, 2, 2, 3, yeah. Still got a Saga here. Combo online. That's funny. Do we want the second E? Kind of do. Excuse me. kind of want to bring the second E. Don't know what to cut though. Maybe I don't. Maybe just keep the second E. Or just in the board, I mean. I'll just keep it in the board. Oh man, come on, deck. I think I want all my lands. Alright. I'll trade Reclaimer for a Ragavan. Actually, I could go Sentinel, but do I want to trade my Solid for Stealthforge Mystic? What? That's awful. That sounds very toxic, Zado. Okay, so I could I could play Reclaimer. They try to kill with something, and then we can follow up with Stealthforge Mystic once we Solitude. So it's like we could go Sentinel, tax their mana, or we can go Reclaimer. They remove a spell. We have Solitude, pitch, Sentinel, and then we can play Stoneforge Mystic. I think that's better. I think it's better to have a Stoneforge Mystic than a Reclaimer. Because if we go Sentinel, they kill it. We have to pitch Stoneforge Mystic if they kill our 1-drop, and then I think I'm more comfortable having a Stoneforge Mystic. I think in play, just more card advantage. Yeah, so we'll just do that. Man, that's Stoneforge to win you a game. Plenty, plenty. The Peripheral on 18 enable very decent new shows. Well, what platform are they on? Oh, so my fiance like has every streaming platform, so she loves watching shows. So I have Netflix and Amazon. Well, I have Prime for Prime stuff, but so I should be able to watch both. Are you in the Discord, Zana? Can you, if you want to put that in the general? I'm not gonna remember that off the top of my head. Oh man, don't discard spell me. They couldn't discard spell me. Damn it. Damn it. This is where like the Sentinel line was better, because then they can't just follow with a 1-mana rule spell. Fuck me. Alright, we're gonna play the card they don't know about. Just a card they know about. Damn it. Oh, damn it. Oh, dash. Sure. Selesnya Saga. I got a Saga Lantern. Damn it. Let's go with the rest of the hand is ass. Yeah, the rest of the hand is ass. Nope. We get the smart move. If we draw March, we're okay. Because we can just exile the Ragavan. Just drew 2 lands in a row. Just gonna hope these Ragavan hits don't do anything. If they top the if we have a March on top, I'm gonna be very sad. Dash, sure. Oh, they have an infinite combo Illumin 13. Snoop plus Kiki Chiki plus. I fucking hate Ragavan so much. I hate Ragavan so much. This is where Lion Sash would be half decent. You just make infinite goblins, Lumen, and then you eventually put Slinging Commander, I think that's the card, and you sacrifice all goblins for infinite damage. We have 3 lands. I'm gonna trade. Let's look at a sword. I don't think we get Batter Skull. I mean, I guess we could try to top deck another land, but I don't think we get Batter Skull. I like playing Sorg isn't like anything off the top is. Sure. Yikes. Saga. Wonder what they'll name with this pithing needle. Like, we're not actually that far behind. That's fine. Alright, we gotta hope to top deck into the land. We have a second Visager to kill the Pithing Needle, and we just have a lot of ways to destroy this Pithing Needle, so it's just like, we just need another land. Hope this Ragavan doesn't do anything. They have another threat. We can Solitude. We're actually, like, not in a bad spot. All things considered. I mean, this monkey did not hit anything. We top deck a land, we get Solitude. Okay, they hit it with Swift Teeth. That's good and bad as we would like the other land. So we need to draw a non-Flagstones land or a non-bounce land. Sacrificing that's fine. Like, Solitude is a solid 2-for-1, so like, this is where it's actually decent. We actually have a lot of live draws here. Cool. Okay. Solitude. Hardcasting Solitude is one of the best parts about this deck too, because then like this is an actual 2-for-1 here. Now they have to actually deal with the body. So yeah, we just 2-for-1 them. All right, we're in a not that bad of a spot. If we can untap with this Reclaimer, start fetching sagas. So doubt they have 3 cards in hand. This is a push, sure. All right. Good draw. Good draw. That Force of Vigor? They could just have Force of Vigors too, which is not the worst. Like they just Force of Vigor my Saga. It's kind of what up there. Yeah, they have Force of Vigor. Oh, they have a Sage too. Interesting. Okay. Okay. That's funny. Stoneforge Mystic off the top. Prismatic Ending. I feel like feeling they have discard spells in their hand now. So do I just like Prismatic Ending this Haywhite? That feels so bad. But like if they just tag their discard or their tag their discard with their Prismatic Ending, that's gonna suck. But like this is an Atrium Clock, so there's nothing really. So I think I'm okay with just like passing. Yeah. Or a Ren in 6 too. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. They discard my Prismatic. That's fine. Come on, deck. Give me something good here, please. Okay, what do we have out here? Just Solitude, Tireless Tracker. Not that. Oh, deck, please. We just got that their last card's another discard spell. And they just draw discard spells. If I played something like Scam or Black Red, we win a lot more challenges. I mean, I don't play challenges because I don't like playing, spending all that time for that. I don't think so, because now if I top deck a Cauldron and they don't kill my Sentinel, I can attack with the Cauldron. But then they can just like sack here, right? I think if they attack, I just trade here. Oh, they have Ren 6. Oh no. It's Fable. We just drew really poorly that game. We just drew really poorly. Actually, hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna start real quick. Let me stop the recording here. Pitch. Then they're topped out. Then we play Reclaim. So our board states Reclaimer. Well, then like, they would still kill those Centauri. So our follow-up was still Reclaimer, right? So it's like, I don't know. I don't necessarily agree that Reclaimer would just win the game. I don't think that's necessarily true. Kihira. Yeah, I mean that's true too, Sona. Like they had everything. Yeah, exactly. The thing is, like, I'm also expecting to have a background rule spell mark, which is why I like Stoneforge Mystic, because then we can get an equipment, and then any one of our top decks strapped with a sword is just way more of a better long game position than not. Shadow creature. It could be. It could be key or elementals. But this, you're right. This looks like control with Mystic Gate, which is kind of a okay matchup, I think. I think I'm gonna play a sword out here, beta counterspell. Yeah, it looks like it's blue-white. In which case, like, a lot of these cards are kind of dead here. I mean, this can exile an opposing Solitude, I guess, but... Yeah, this matchup isn't bad, for sure. I'm not saying that. It's just... This hand is just bad. Because, like, this tracker is going to eat a counterspell. There's no way around that. I should have played the Solar Lantern, but it's whatever, honestly, at this point. Silver Mystic definitely did get a lot worse thanks to Haywire Rat, though. I will concede that. I just don't, like, outside of Jund, I don't really see all the decks playing it. Like, I don't think Yogg is playing it, right? I could be wrong. Man, Charles are just so bad. It's really bad. We're not winning this game. I'm gonna tell you that right now. We just our I kept the hand thinking we're against elementals and their blade control. Interesting. Like, it might be just better equity just to concede here. We're not gonna win this game, I don't think. Unless hand is literally all lands, which I highly doubt. I think this is where we have to move. We go tracker, play a land, and then hope to draw a 5th land, play Batter Skull, and then just hope, or we hope we draw a Saga on top. I'm also okay with just, conceding here. I think I will. We're just, I don't think we're... This is just... We needed, a Sentinel on 1. We need to get under the counter spells, and, that was not, that. Board the holes. So let's see what we can board in and then go from there. So I think we board into 2 Veils. Board in Sword and War and Peace. Board in Pithing Needle. These are not applicable. I guess we can maybe board Lantern if there's enough bad cards. So our bad card... Solitude, I guess, is just really bad. Maybe we should board in keeping 3. Or keeping 1, sorry, board out 3. Because it's I think I'd rather have Solitude than... What's there? Any bad cards in the deck? I don't think so. Yeah, everything else kind of attacks, so... Cauldron isn't that bad when we have... I mean, I guess they have Leyline Binding, so this will be a true test to see how good Cauldron is, I guess, versus Leyline. Because, if we're scared of, Archmage Star, we have 2 Veilers, so we're going to kind of combat that, too. But, yeah, Leyline Binding plus Haywire Might is definitely a combination of cards in the meta that make Cauldron a lot worse. That is true. Yeah, so Mark, you bring up a very, very good point. I was thinking about a way to add endurance in the deck. Because in that way we can have Force of Vigor in the sideboard as well. But I think building this deck, I had a white deck with Reclaimers and Trackers. I think if we shift this deck away from Stoneforge Mystic and add more green cards and take away Solitude, if Solitude isn't that great, then that might be a plan as well. I think the deck is kind of keeping Solitude in mind, where we have a lot of white cards. But that being said, we could also just cut the Stoneforge Mystic package and go more green heavy and Manic Endurance too. That is also a deck building strategy we could do. I just didn't have the time to build that deck. I think that is something worth exploring, though. Golly, give us some help here, deck. Go board that out. There's one very successful Silver Mystic deck. Not wrong. How about a Flagstones off the top? Flagstones. I think I just got Saga here. I already have the Saga, though. So just attack, play Sentinel. I think so. Might as well just play the Sentinel, then, hold up mana. This deck is like a Stoneforge Mystic deck with a lot of removal spells. That's why there's no Coco's Illumin. I'm playing Prismatic Ending, March of the Other I'm playing a lot of removal spells. So, it just doesn't pair well. Coco, you want a lot of creatures in the deck, and I don't. That's not my playstyle. I built this deck with my playstyle in mind. I don't think I need to cast any more spells the rest of the game. They could play Verdict next turn, which would be scary. But yeah, I think it's worth exploring, cutting the Stoneforge Mystic package, but then like it's awkward because like what's in the 2-drop slot we can run? I mean, I guess we could play Thalia, but I'm thinking we want like some sort of green cards just if we want to play Endurance. Oh. Sure. I don't know why they don't wait until my turn to do that. Interesting. I don't know why they would do that. Oh, I'm so bad at this game. I'm so bad at this game. It doesn't really matter, I guess, but that just makes me look really stupid. I guess I get Drum. Yeah, I think I get Drum. Don't think I want any of those. Cause like I could have sacked it, but that's so that was embarrassing. Yeah, I'll get Drum. I think I'll attack for 2. I'll get Sacred Foundry. Yeah, that's just really stupid of me. Because I could have end step got a Saga. That might just be a game losing play. Oh man. Could have just floated mana. Yeah, Voice Warrior Surges is like a card that like in theory would slot in. It's just I just don't think Voice Surge is good enough. Unfortunately. Yeah, I could have gotten Saga here. Do we want to play around Shark Typhoon? I don't think so. Could have gotten Saga going here. Deluge is fine though, because we just draw 2. It's kind of okay with that. I think Voice just doesn't do enough. I think that's the problem. I think the bare minimum is we want a 2-drop green creature over Stoneforge Mystic. I just don't think there's a good one. Like I don't think Tarmogoyf works well in this deck without discard spells. Okay. Damn it. Let us KO really KO. Yeah, we're playing. I played this deck. I think before you followed me, Maka. I actually played this a ton. Just kind of just bring this back to see how it feels. And I think the Stoneforge Mystic package TLDR just isn't great in this meta right now. Unfortunately, like the decks, it feels fine. It just having Stoneforge Mystic package just feels a little vulnerable. I don't think Voice needs a sack outlet, but I do agree that you do need to kind of have a go white strategy. I could also see like um, Is it Ingenious Myth? The 2-drop white creature that grows when an artifact comes into play, and then like, you look at the top 4 and put an artifact in the hand. But like I said, if we want to play Endurance main, which I think we do need to play more green cards. I don't think Hextricker is good enough. It kind of has the same reasons why, it's not good. Um, oh, I agree. I think Endurance is worth trying in this kind of Selesnya shell too. Ugh, gross. Gross. I get Sword of War and Peace. Yeah, so Ingenious Smith I think is potentially worth it. It's just you also need to run more artifacts, which means it doesn't really work with Endurance. Yeah, and there aren't any good green white 2-drops. I think if there is a good green white 2-drop that we can play over Snowforge Mystic, I think this deck maybe have legs. Maybe. The thing about Galactic is like it nombos with Prismatic Ending and Marset Weatherlight, and that's the shitty part. Thalia also, like I said, Thalia is potential, but like if we want to play Endurance, it doesn't. We need more green cards. So it's like you could play Thalia over it. Sure, I agree, but I don't think you can play Endurance. So they have 3 bindings. Do I just Cauldron their Teferi? I could also just Cauldron them. I could also just Pithing Needle their Teferi. I could also just Cauldron them. I also just put Sword War and Peace in hand. Or into play. Yeah, that's true. That is a good call, Salna. So I can put a Cauldron into play. Make a construct Pithing Needle. Are they gonna steal it? One, two, three, four, five, six. Oh, I forgot the Sentinel. Shit. So we could go for the win if they don't have anything. We play a sword, equip sword attack. If they don't attack with their germ. If they do attack with the germ, I think we just... Then we need to draw a land and put the cauldron onto one of our creatures. If they don't attack, we could also just like kind of play it slow, make a saga construct, flash in the sword end of turn, and then try to go for the alpha strike next turn. Since we didn't draw a land, I think we just make a construct. Hope they don't have dress down. Wow. Sure. We can get Haywire Might here. Get a Reclaimer. I think it's like everything that's under the land binders are kind of mediocre. I don't think these cards do anything either. So I think we just get Haywire Might regardless. I think we flash in the sword. I could also just exile this and then attack. I think we pass. I think I just put the sword into play. I think we stick with our plan. Deluge is disgusting. Okay. They don't bounce. Put the sword into play. I think we just go for it. I think we just go for it. Tap the Haywire Might. And then use this to destroy this. If they have Charm, we're dead. I've already accepted that fact. I'm going for the lethal line, because, like, if they have any interaction, we're dead. They can also just be bluffing. But if they don't have anything, we win the game. I'm going for the kill. I think we just make him have it. That sucks. Could see either of these, either Bascal or Sword and Fire and Ice. I think it gets Sword and Fire and Ice. Sash could be an option too, but I think it's just so mana intensive. Oh, they have a Wrath. They have a Wrath. Alright. Fetch land wouldn't be the worst. Thank you. No counterspell. One time. No counterspell. One time. Not happening. Because then I could flash in the equipment mark. Like, if I top deck a Battered Skull or something, I could just, like... I guess they could just Verdict anyway. But I guess I could, like, flash in and save mana, right? I could see why they just did it. I can see why they did it. Jesus, this hand. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. What are we against here? Interesting. Oh, this is some degenerate shit, isn't it? This is some degenerate shit. This is some degenerate bullshit. Awkward. But if they blood movie, I can play Springleaf Drum, so I think I'm okay with just doing this and playing Stoneforge Mystic, getting a Cauldra. Uh-oh. Is this Red Green Storm? Looks like it. Looks like it. I've only heard of the deck. I actually don't know what's in this deck. Okay, that's scary. Their hand is still Snow-Covered Mountain, Thrasta, 3 unknown. Sure. Oh my. Oh, that's haste. Where's our Solitude when we need one? Where is our Solitude when we need one? Solitude. We have outs to this. That's what sucks. That is what sucks. Metamorphose is a fucked up card, indeed. So Cauldron saves us here if there's nothing else. Okay, well, I did not play around Lightning Bolt. Should play Deadly Spear. Holes are bad. I guess it burns Sword of War and Peace just cause. I don't know what is in their deck, so I just gonna go like that. Okay, this hand can beat a Thrasta, so I'm gonna keep it. I'm not gonna play as Lion Slash though. It's gonna go aggro here. That's interesting. So I think we just take this. Sure. If we don't draw a land, we're kind of fucked. Not gonna last draw. Let's post combat. 2 lands. Shit. We could sack the Saga. I think we should get Stoneforge Mystic going. And now they're kind of forced to like bolt the Stoneforge. They didn't play the land from exile. Oh, I think Haywire Might's better than Casala Primaries because you can tutor for it. Do I have to Solitude the Swiss Spear? I think so. It looks like they're just all in on the Swiss Spear. Yeah, they are. Yeah, I don't mind Solitude the Swiss Spear now. Sucks at the gain 6, but we need more legacy archetypes in modern. Which ones do you have in mind? I think I'm gonna get the Selesnya Sanctuary here. I'm gonna get a Spring Leechum, I think. There's an argument to get a Flack Zones here, but like I think I just want to be able to, if I draw a land, I can play Tracker and play the Tracker. That's just quicker clock. Okay. Wow, that's best possible. Best possible. 1, 2, 3, 4. Splattertoad, yeah. I just don't have the Flagstones. I'm not a Flagstones master, so I can't summon it on a will, unfortunately. Do I just throw everything in there? I think so. And just slam a Battle Skull after. Yeah, I think I block with everything. I think I do. Oh. Okay. I don't think it matters, but I'll get the Sacred Foundry. I got a Saga here. This is so good. Saga tokens are 5/5s. That's fine. So they have nothing now. I guess they have the bubble draw. Sorry. I'll play the Dabbing Spear. It grows our constructs. Construct will be a 6/6. See, Siege Rhino is making a comeback? What do you mean? So they tried to blank all of our removal, and it just didn't matter. Alright, like, they thought we'd sideboard all our removal, which we did not, because I did not know what we were playing against. I think we just keep everything. Wonder if we board out March. For portable hole, because we saw that. Yeah, let's try that. Yeah, I mean, if we drew the... If we didn't have the Reclaimer going, we would just slam a Barrow Skull. I think that would also just been very, very good. So, I think we're okay. Hopefully they don't slam a Blood Moon on me. That'd be very bad. Cool, we can interact. It looks like they're just like regular aggro in this game. It's like 12 prowess creatures and then that stupid big dinosaur. Yeah. And just that when you activate Reclaimer, once you win. It's true. I mean, maybe there's an argument to like play Giver of Ruins instead of Esper Sentinel for that very reason, right? That could also be an argument there too. Darcy, sure. Do I play around Blood Moon? Prismatic getting this. I don't want them to be able to scry their stuff. Do they play Blood Moon? They do, right? I think not having knowledge of what our opponent has is really hurting us. Because like I would, if I know they don't play Blood Moon, I'll play Saga. If they have a chance of playing Blood Moon, I play Mars Flats and slow roll the Saga, and then keep the Stoneforge Mystic to pitch the Solitude. I think I'm gonna play around Blood Moon. We go from like being like slightly unadvantaged by not playing the Saga right away, but so sorry, sure. Potato, potato. Backup Saga is interesting. Or Solitude is interesting. I wonder if I get Lion Sash here. I think I should get Batter Skull. Kind of like getting Lion Sash, to be honest. If we get on top of the Stoneforge Mystic, that'd be huge for us. Okay. Double red. Swiss Spear. Darcy. They pump this with the Mutagen Growth, I will Solitude this. How's it going, Danny? I guess I should have Solitude it before that pasture resolved. Subtle misplay. Take 6. That's a clutch draw. Actually, I'm just gonna do it now. They only have one card land, so we're technically not too scared of the dinosaur. This Cauldron should stabilize in theory. Unless they go wide, which would be really bad. Yeah, they can shrink Cauldron. So maybe I should have killed the other Soul Scum Raids, but I can't block the the Darcy's. That's what I'm kind of scared of. But if I can trade a Culture for a Soul Scrummage, that's still fine too. They don't have it. I could get Shadow Spear. Play around double bolt. Like just gain 6. I think I just equip the Shadow Spear. Yeah, I'll just get Shadow Spear and equip it. They don't have the bolt, but how do they beat this combination of cards? So it's like it's not exactly bolt that we're playing around necessarily. It's just the fact that how do they beat gaining 6 life a turn? And if they bolt the germ, then it's like okay, well then we still gain 3 a turn. Oh, okay. Yeah, I agree. So they need to draw a burn spell here. No blocks. I'll attack. And then if they Solitude, we just or if they have a removal spell, we have the white card for Solitude now. But this is lethal unless they have exactly Bolt. In which case we just Solitude here. Cool. 3-2. Not bad. Not bad. I think the problem with this deck is really just I think there's just so many answers to Kaldra that like Silver's Mystic is kind of a liability. Like we lost to Jun Saga. We beat Scam. I guess that felt fine. I think the trackers felt really good. The Solitudes felt really good, of course. Like I think the thing is like, do we want to like play a second touch? I think that's the hard part in the deck building decisions. I think the sideboard's okay. Like the Sword of Finance was like we lost against Blue Eye Control, and I think we just had some poor hands. I think that matchup is actually decent. I think we will in a 6-game too as well, but I think there's something with this deck for sure. It's just a matter of just probably fine tuning it. I think the Lion Sash is also fine. Yeah, so we beat Scam, we beat Affinity, we beat that Red Green Storm deck. Lost to Blue Eye Control, and Jun Saga. And I think that Jun Saga matchup, like, I feel like we can like that. I think that matchup is fine. I think they just drew really really well. Like I think they just had like 4 cards in hand by like the mid to late game, and they just like had answers to all the things that we did. We were like 2 fronting with Solitude. We just never drew our sagas. And like when we did, they had the Beseiju, so like all of the removal lined up, which happens, and that's why Jun Saga's a good deck, right? So I think there's something here. I think it's just a matter of maybe when we want to test an endurance build. Is there a way we can cut the Stoneforge Mystic if we think this package isn't good enough? Stuff like that. I still think it's worth trying. But I really appreciate everyone tuning in and hanging out. If you want to support the channel, watching this on YouTube, please subscribe to my YouTube. Join the Discord if you haven't. All the links are in the description below. And I hope to catch you everyone next time. Take care. Bye.